More than 3 weeks after the demise of PDP Supremo Mufti Mohammad Saeed, PDP remains undecided about government formation with BJP. PDP President Mehbooba Mufti yesterday held a meeting of senior party workers and zonal presidents in Srinagar. BJP State Core Group meeting is underway in Jammu. Supreme Court will today resume hearing in the petition challenging imposition of President's rule in Arunachal Pradesh. Centre had defended its move in an affidavit submitted to the Apex Court, citing complete breakdown of law and order in the state, and even the governor feared for his life. The Union Cabinet on the 24th of last month recommended President's rule in the state, which was approved by the President the next day. Kota protest of Kapu community turned violent in Andhra Pradesh yesterday after protesters torched many coaches of Ratnachal Express train and set a police station on fire in Tuni city. Many police personnel were injured in the violence, which left rail services affected. Chief Minister Chandrababu Naidu held an emergency meeting to review the security situation. Indian Coast Guard is celebrating its Raising Day today. In a tweet, Prime Minister Modi said that the relentless service of our maritime frontiers is exemplary. He added that the country is proud of Coast Guard personnel who not only guard coasts and save lives at sea, but also prevent marine pollution. No solution in sight for Delhi garbage crisis, even as the MCD strike enters its 6th day. The agitation seems to be turning into a crisis for the city, with MCD school teachers deciding to go on an indefinite strike from today. Senior doctors, nurses and paramedical staff working under 3 municipal corporations also joined the strike in solidarity with sanitation workers. There will be a complete ban on the use of plastic of any kind from Gomukh to Haridwar along the Ganga with effect from today. There is a part of slew of directions passed by the NGT to keep the river pollution-free. It had also slapped a penalty of 5,000 rupees per day on erring hotels, dharamshalas and ashrams spewing waste into the river. In a bid to take traffic monitoring in Delhi to a new level, Delhi Police will soon install high-definition cameras through radio link at 200 places across the national capital. The move will enable police to assess traffic volume real-time and capture images of even small objects causing obstructions on arterial roads. The project has already been started on a pilot basis at 5 important locations, which includes Dhaulakua, ITO Junction and AIIMS. The 30th edition of the Surajkund International Crafts Fair will begin today in Faridabad with artists from around 20 countries participating in the cultural extravaganza. The event will be inaugurated by Haryana Chief Minister Manohar Lal Khattar. The mega event showcases handicraft, handloom works and cultural heritage of India. The tickets will be available online and at over 30 metro stations. World Health Organization will be holding an emergency meeting in Geneva to decide whether Zika virus threat should be rated as a global health crisis. Brazilian public health authorities are reporting an increase in cases of microcephaly, a fetal deformation. Health authorities in several Asian countries have advised travelers, particularly pregnant women, to avoid trips to Central and South America. Myanmar's new parliament session begins today. It is dominated for the first time by members of parliament from Aung San Suu Kyi's National League for Democracy. The NLD won the November elections by a landslide, capturing 390 national parliamentary seats out of 664. Over 60 people have died in blasts near a Shiite shrine near capital Damascus. The attack has been claimed by the Islamic State group. It happened as the government and opposition groups gathered in Geneva in a bid to start talks aimed at a political solution to the conflict. Syrian government, while condemning the attack, stressed that it will not negotiate with terrorists. Over 10,000 migrant children may have disappeared after arriving in Europe over the past 2 years. EU's police intelligence unit said that thousands of vulnerable minors had vanished after registering with state authorities. It warned of children and young people being forced into sexual exploitation and slavery by criminal gangs. India avenges its defeat in the ODI series against Australia, making a clean sweep in the T20 series. India won the third and final T20 game against Australia by 7 wickets yesterday. India is now the number 1 in Test and T20 cricket. India's women's team too clinched the series 2-1, making it the first bilateral series win over Australian women's team. In Australian Open, world number 1 Serbian Novak Djokovic retained the men's singles title, beating Andy Murray of Britain. Djokovic claimed his 11th Grand Slam title to match the totals of Rod Laver and Bjorn Borg. Djokovic also equalled the record of Roy Emerson's record of 6 Australian Open singles titles. Doctors in Switzerland say they have separated an 8-day-old conjoined sisters believed to be the youngest babies to be successfully parted. The twins, born in December, were fused at the liver and chest. A 13-member strong medical team took 5 hours to separate the girls on 10th December. The 2 girls have put on weight and begun breastfeeding.